Today we are going to be talking about making everyday moments matter for the NCI Connect Cares Group. My name is Molly Mayer, and I am an NCI Communications Fellow at the Neuro-Oncology branch. I develop educational content for our brain and spine tumor patients and their caregivers. I help to create symptom management information that is available on our NCI Connect website and will also be included on a new app that will be launching soon. Additionally, I create and share research accomplishments of our branch members on our websites, in newsletters, and on social media. We are also working on developing materials to hand out to patients and caregivers who visit our clinic. Prior to joining the National Cancer Institute, I received a master's degree from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. During my graduate school, I helped with a program about savoring under the leadership of Dr. Margaret Kerr, and today we will be talking about what that means. I am passionate about helping people living with cancer and their caregivers and families to cope and develop resiliency throughout their cancer experience. And I hope to help with integrating family-centered care in oncology throughout my career. Before we begin, I just want to acknowledge Dr. Margaret Kerr, who helped develop this program that I'm going to be talking about today. Today we are going to spend time defining and discussing what this word savoring means. After that, we are going to practice reliving a positive or fond memory that you have. And finally, we will end today by discussing ways that you can be intentional and present with your thoughts and time moving forward. Here, we will talk about activities that you can try at home. To begin, we are going to talk about some background information and signs and symptoms that people may experience. To start, a cancer doctor found that patients can feel pressure to make moments matter when facing illness or near the end of life. However, people living with cancer and their families also desire moments for normal everyday life, or what we call moments of normalcy. Many families may feel discomfort or disconnect between making every moment precious and profound, but also wanting moments for normal everyday life. As a result, people and families may feel guilty for what they view as wasting moments from doing things such as watching TV or sitting together at breakfast and not having or initiating profound, meaningful conversations. You may be feeling disconnected from life outside of a cancer diagnosis. Many of you are navigating care, treatment, and life outside of a hospital or clinic. You may also view life differently after a diagnosis of cancer. This may be confusing or uncomfortable. People may feel like they have to always be accomplishing big, large bucket list items and feeling like they have to make the absolute most out of every second they have. However, it is normal to feel and to crave moments to be present and to have simple, calm, everyday moments. You may be feeling this disconnect between wanting both types of these experiences. So the goal today is to help you realize that you are not alone if you are feeling this way, and to provide you and your family tools to savor or cherish moments of normalcy. To help you practice savoring moments together with yourself, your family, or a loved one, we are going to talk about this term savoring. So savoring is when you think about and really focus on the positive emotions you are feeling during an experience. Where relational savoring is focusing on and being really present in moments that you feel cherished and secure with someone you love. To practice this, you can try sitting quietly and recalling and reliving a time that you felt protected, cherished, or accepted by someone you love. This could be a memory of a hobby that makes you feel good, or a memory with your partner, a loved one, a friend, or a pet. To start, you can take a couple of moments to focus solely on your breathing. Then you can transition to try to recall specific details like where you were, what the weather was like, and how you or your loved one was feeling. Try to soak in all the details that you can recall and bring yourself back to life in this memory. A UW-Madison researcher, Dr. Maggie Kerr, helped design this program for individuals and partners to recall a positive memory that they have had with their partner. She found that people felt more positive or had increased positive emotions by remembering these happy moments. Our hope is that by helping you remember and savor these happy moments, the happier you may feel. By reliving and recalling a time that you felt loved, cherished, or protected, we hope that this makes you feel happy. You may also feel a sense of calmness or feeling more present after doing an activity like this. Other possible benefits of savoring include experiencing more positive emotions, improved relationships with others, a sense of resiliency, or changes in your perspective. Another benefit of this activity is that it is easy to do again in the future. You can also consider writing or journaling about a memory like this. Now we are going to discuss things that you can do at home to help cherish your everyday life together as a couple, as an individual, or as a family in a way that makes you feel connected, accepted, or joyful. What are some things that you can do together or as a family to create and cherish moments to be present with each other? I want you to think about how you felt during that memory and think about what you can do in the coming weeks to celebrate being thankful for this person or thankful for moments of calmness to enjoy each other's company or your own company. For example, you could plan a night to make your favorite meal, or it could be something that you do as a family, with friends, or a loved one. Try taking a couple moments to just be present with each other and cherish the moment where you try to not have your diagnosis at the center of your thoughts or conversation. Other examples could include having a cup of coffee together or breakfast together, where you try focusing on savoring these simple moments just together. You could also consider scheduling time for yourself where you engage in one of your favorite hobbies or activities. There is a time, place, and need for these profound, meaningful conversations, but the goal is to intentionally set aside time to cherish one another and to be present in these simple, normal moments together. And the more people remember these happy moments, the happier they tend to feel. Another thing to consider is there a magnet, a sticker, or a note that you could place somewhere that you look frequently or often that will remind you to practice purposefully setting aside time to cherish and celebrate yourself or your relationships together in the midst of what could be busy, stressful days ahead? What are other steps that you can take to increase the likelihood of doing this at home? Today we talked about practicing remembering a positive moment that you have had with yourself, your partner, or a loved one where you felt loved and cherished. We hope that savoring or other mindfulness activities will help you practice savoring normal moments of life together as a family or on your own. This is an activity that you can do in the future at home or is something that you can journal about. I challenge you to remember how you felt during a time that you felt especially cherished, joyful, or loved, and think of ways that you can create moments like that together as a family or with a loved one. And if you would like to learn more about the things I discussed today, these are my references. And you can find more information on our website at cancer.gov/NCI-Connect. Thank you.
U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. National Institutes of Health. National Cancer Institute. Cancer.gov. 1-800-4-CANCER. Produced November 2021.